Hi, I'm Sasha. In this video, I'll show you how to configure and use audit logs in your WebView space. I've already created a space, so let's begin by opening a space session. Next, we need to open the space editor and go to the apps section. If you'd prefer to store audit logs in a bucket, you'll need to configure a storage app. No worries if you don't have a bucket yet, WebViews will create one for you automatically. Now let's install the audit logs app. Let's click install, select our default bucket, and click install app. That's it. Now let's add a few events for our audit log. Let's start by going to wikipedia.org. Let's click somewhere, scroll the page a bit. I think that's enough. Let's end the session. But what if you don't want to store audit logs in a bucket or you want to process them first? That's where webhooks can be helpful. Instead of using a storage app, you can configure a webhook and receive the resulting JSON. You can also use both options together. So let's go to space settings, scroll down to webhooks and add a new webhook. We will need a name. Let's call it audit logs. We need an URL. For this example, we will just enter something like example.com/webhook. And then we need to select a category. You can select multiple categories for a single webhook, but for this example, we will just select audit logs created. We will keep SSL verification enabled and click Add. Nice. Now let's take a look at the audit logs we generated in our session. As you can see, audit logs are stored in a clean JSON format, making them ideal for inspection, automation, or compliance. Each event is a separate entry with its own timestamp, type, and detailed information. You can find the full list of available events in the documentation available at dev.webviews.com. There are plenty of events to get started, but you're not limited to those. You can also add custom events to your audit log. There are two ways to do that. If you're using widget integration, the easiest way would be to use JavaScript API and call session log. Alternatively, you can log your custom events using our extensions API. In this case, you will just need to call browser.webviewsession.log. It's pretty similar to JavaScript API. All custom events are recorded under the special client log event type. There is one more thing. When using custom events, you can also connect them to a real-time webhook. The moment you call browser.webviewsession.log from the extension API or session.log from the JavaScript API, we will send a webhook to your server with all the data passed as argument to the API call. Since we already know how to use webhooks, let's add one for our custom log message. This time we will use client log edit category. Let's give it a name and the URL. This time we'll use the same URL, example.com/webhook. Audit log is a powerful feature by itself, but it is even more powerful if you combine it with element masking app to hide certain information from your logs. You can also enable session recording to get the full picture of your session. By the way, element masking works with session recording as well. Thanks for watching, and don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions about audit log or any other feature WebViews offers. See you next time.